Only one? No. Why only one? I don't think I need as much buffs, but just to be on the safe side. Why not? Okay. I wonder if you could do it without guarded hearth, but I will not experiment for last Azlanti. Why didn't Scylla put that smite evil? It's called swift action. It doesn't work as a swift action. I already clicked 2 times and now for the only now it came. That's not a swift action. I'm just trying to do it now without guarded hearth. It's the first time I try to do it. So you don't need guarded hearth for Stanton Wayne on heart. No need. That's all. Huh. You don't need guarded hearth for this fight. Which actually means that you don't need guarded hearth at all for all the Act 2. Maybe for, yeah, maybe for Ancient Sarkorian Ghost and for the Lich. For those, maybe you need it. Even for Lich, I'm not so sure. I think we can kill Lich without. But for Ancient Sarkorian Ghost, I don't know. That's all. It's time to imprison and kill Nuria for next time. Okay, that makes no sense anymore. It can be sold. Half plate of vigor can be sold now. That maybe could be good for Sila. She loses 2 to armor class, but she gets plus 4 to damage, so damage is 36. I will keep it for Sila. Just to have plus 4 damage. Act 3, West Azlanti. I will be having fun in Midnight Isles, I guess. We will rock you. So I decided I will finish this playthrough. Last Azlanti, I will be going until the end, not distracting myself on my unfair Drankmaster run. I will finish it quick this run, or I will lose it, but I will be continuing it, and as soon as I have finished it, then I can maybe go back to my unfair run. I will of course go.
плакала, Лидочка? Не наплакала? Не наплакала, да? Ты плакала? Ты плакала? А чего не наплакала? Чего? Чего не наплакала? Скажи, Лидочка, чего не наплакала? Чего Ниночка плакала?
Ja, we gaan zometeen naar mama, schat.
Чего не наплакала? Мама. А где мама, Ниночка? В больнице? А, дядя в больнице. А что дядя говорил? Что дядя говорил? Молочко плакал. А что дядя говорил?
that. I don't remember that thing from a dead woman's hands. Ah, okay, I remember. That's Zosil. So I will be continuing Last Azlanti on hard till I've beaten the game or till my party is defeated. Never tried rage, never. I should try rage once to see how it is. Shit, I just fired Greybor. That's a big, big mistake. I fired him. I misclicked. I misclicked. I was too fast. And I clicked on the wrong dialogue line. With Greybor we are losing a lot of content. I already lost Arushale, I think, because of bug. So I don't have Arushale anymore. So we have less content. Shit. Everything again. Oh. I don't believe it. Everything again. Should be less fast, because when you try to go fast, actually becomes slower. That's a problem. Try to do things fast and they become slower. Are you aware of my special powers? No, I am not aware about the special powers. I will make you aware of my special powers. I'll make you aware of my special powers. Kneel before me. Regulus saying like that. Kneel before me. Cecile. 400 more XP. Kneel before me. Before I can act, I have to visit everything. All the locations. And collect all the loot. And very soon I get level 11. And then level 12. Very soon. What? Nothing here. Nothing. How dare you? I thought I kicked them out, those artists. I want to kick them out. Usually not there. It's a bit sad. But it was a bug, unfortunately. Maybe we'll meet her somewhere else. Thank you for speaking to me. Thank you for talking to me. Thank you for being with me. Thank you. Thank you for talking to me. Thank you for lying to me. Thank you for cheating on me. Thank you for being so mean. Harushale, where are you? Why didn't you appear? Maybe we'll meet her in Alshinira. Never tried this option, you'll see. It could be good for Lan because he doesn't have high perception. Thank you for being so rude. Thank you for being so cute. Thank you for being so stupid. Thank you for being so duped. Thank you for lying to me. Thank you for living this life. Thank you and go to hell. And I wish you all well. You are a Simar and I'm a Simar. A Simar should keep friendship. All Simars should be friendly to each other. You don't belong to my party, maniac. Maybe I should play this party a bit different. Maybe I should kill Camellia, following role-playing thing, and replace her with the mercenary, but mercenary would be exactly like she. So I'll make her copy. I mean, ability is everything, so I will not have any advantages. So it will be like her clone, but it won't be she. Because really, why should I keep maniac in my party? Mass murderer. That's not logic. She's killing soldiers. She is ready to kill even a commander. Also, it's interesting because killing her maybe will open some other line of the story. Maybe something different happens. Just curious, if I kill her, what will be next? What Horgo's Guver will tell? What will be the development? Thank you for drinking with me. Thank you for boring me. Thank you for cheating. Thank you for cheating. That will be bought later. We don't need it now. I have to for dragon. That's why my monk should be lawful. I think I would change him to lawful. Also to I will change him to lawful. once. I'll do it once. Pearls. Level 5, I can have more those. Like 2 more those. 2 more those. Thank you for cheating me. Thank you for lying to me. Only one. Level 3, level 4, and level 5. Just 50,000 went. And to be on the safe side, thank you for breaking my leg. Thank you for stealing my food. Are you going to manage the fortress? No, I'm not going to manage anything. How could you think I could manage anything? It's sorcerer's gone grants swear plus 2 resistance bonus, no saving throws and plus 2 competence bonus on persuasion checks. Thank you for bothering me. he'll never use it. Slippery mind. True thing, spell resistance. True thing, spell resistance. And this one. He. Maybe. Yeah. True thing. No idea what can I do here. Abandon casting, of course. Abandon casting. Okay, that's done. What sort of heaven? Ah. Sword of heaven, sword of heaven. Heavy, heavy. Let him be rat catcher. Okay, everything was done. Just to talk to that one. Maybe we can already go to Grantligen. Okay. Quest is closed. I had to talk to Ceciel, I think, also. Ceciel. Goblins. Check the goblin camp. Yes, we can check the goblin camp. I think it's a new DLC. And I don't know it, so somehow risky to. Somehow risky to play it. Last Azlanti. But I can try. Can manage without Zosil, I think, for some time. Without his guarded hearth. Azlanti to take rest to get his new buffs. Didn't consider that thing. Cation is troll just too. What we're just missing is this word. The rest is okay. In case of dragon, that's it. We're ready for travels. Okay, first encounter. We'll destroy them. That's Wojciech's encounter. We start with clerics. Uh, what? Scylla is wounded already. And Lola stand. That's serious attack. Okay, luckily we can use turn-based cheese. Turn-based abuse will help us. always help us. Just a simple encounter, but already Scylla without last stand. I should have sent here only one monk, only my monk. Monk would kill them all, and Scylla would kept her last stand. So it wouldn't be any problem. Camellia doesn't have last stand. Now Scylla and Camellia without last stand. Yes, I didn't expect it to be so tough. But it's because I started, of course, in real time, and real time is always much more difficult than turn-based. Okay. Yeah, serious losses. I cannot afford lose Scylla and Camellia because it's two resurrection scrolls is 12,000 again. I don't have that money now. And even if I had, I would spend them on something else, something more useful than just that. It's first time there are fights that are easier in real time. Fights, no, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. There are fights that faster in real time. All the let's say like that. All the hard fights in game are done only by in turn based. You don't do hard fights in real time. You do hard fights in turn based, and easy fights you do in real time. That's how you play this game. But maybe there are a couple of things I could agree. In couple of situations, I cannot just name you exactly which fights. It could be that there are a couple of fights that could be easier in real time due to some specific place, location, maybe. But it just doesn't come to my mind. It's all theory. The reality is that real time is 10 times harder and 10 times more dangerous than real time. And the best proof, I never play boss fights and hard fights in real time. And I'm playing on top difficulties. I'm playing on top difficulties. So I know what I'm talking about. All the bosses fights, even not exactly big bosses, fights like you take with Velexia, for example, or fights with Gargulia fights. Those are not bosses, but those are strong mobs. So bosses and really strong mobs, it's only turn-based. Why? Because it's 10 times easier and 10 times safer. It's as easy as that. Maybe, that's all theory. That's all theory. Practice is like that. Gargulia fight is easy done in turn-based, and it's extremely difficult in real time. I've done Gargulia fight, and I'm doing it on top difficulties. I don't play in core or in normal or in story mode. I tell you, Gargulia fight is much easier and safer in turn-based. You don't play bosses, you don't play difficult mobs in real time because you will lose. And you will reload. You will reload many times. I'm really tired with this bullshit about turn-based being difficult. Turn-based is easy. And which AoE you mean? Which AoE? AoE doesn't exist in top difficulties. You cannot AoE mobs. You can AoE them when you play on core, when you play on normal. You can AoE even when you play on hard. Some of them. You cannot AoE no one if you play on unfair. Who can you AoE on unfair? Some really weak mobs. Some really weak mobs. Turn-based, it's abuse. It's cheese. You want to make it easier. You want to make it safe. Play turn-based. You want to make it difficult. You want to kill your party. Play real time. I'm playing less Azlanti, so I would never dare to play hard mobs or bosses on real time. And Gargulia is a good example. I made this fight maybe 50 times, all in top difficulties. And I tried it in real time, and I tried it in turn-based. Turn-based is always easier, always safe. The only fight probably that is, I don't say it's easier, but it might be easier to make in real time. It's tavern defense. That's only thing which comes to my mind. If you make tavern defense, I just don't imagine how it's possible to make it in turn-based. Just because you can get crazy when you're turn-basing, when defending tavern, because your screen is jumping million times from the left corner to the right corner, from down to up. I mean, you can really lose conscience or fall from your chairs or had some shakes, like, I don't know, epilepsy, when you just watch the screen in turn-based during tavern defense. So there is no doubt it's real time. And I can confirm in real time it's easy, at least for your eyes and psychologically. Because in turn-based it's really crazy. So here I could agree with you. That's only fight which comes to my mind that is easier in real time. And maybe there are a couple of situations, if you're kiting, for example. If you're kiting, here I can also agree, kiting can, in some couple of fights, can make it easier. Because in turn-based, you wouldn't be able to kite. But kiting, when it's done when you want mostly to win time. To win time. It's just faster. And it's also a good question what kiting is. There is kiting and there is tactical combat. Like you regress a little bit, shoot, regress, you put a tank in front of you, your tank blocks, you go to the right side, you shoot again with LAN, for example, you step back, that's tactical fight, that's not kiting. Kiting, it's when like what many people are doing with fighting water elemental. Like running in like half an hour running around table and trying to shoot it. Half an hour, I've seen 1 hour, 1 hour running around the table. That's kiting, and that's kiting. I don't do such things. I fight water elemental like face to face. There is also kiting when you need to save resources, for example. I can give you example in Kenabres, in Market Square, like you have Nabasu. It's easily killed, doesn't matter, on hard or on unfair or on top unfair. You can defeat him, Nabasu and his gang, but you need to give to three damage dealers, like to a tank, to LAN, to Sila. You need to give 3 times a death word and 3 times freedom of movement. That's 6 scrolls, which cost you 700 each. So 700 by 6 makes 4,200 gold. You pay that money just to kill that Nabasu face-to-face fight without kiting. Doesn't matter, real time or turn-based, that fight goes the same. In this case, kiting is cleverer solution, because if you kite with LAN, you need to him only 1 freedom of movement and only 1 death word, which costs you 1,400. So you save a lot of money. In this case, yes, it's kiting, but there is an economic reason behind. You save money for that. So that's the reason. But otherwise, there are not so many options for kiting. Not so many options. But kiting, yes, kiting in some situations, in some cases, it's indeed can make it easier than turn-based. Plus fight in tavern defense. That's all. In Alshanira, for example, there is no kiting. In chapter 4, no kiting. Chapter 5, no kiting. Chapter 6, no kiting. So kiting is mostly, it's if somebody likes to do it, it's water elemental in the maze, maybe in Kenabres, here and there some kiting you can use. Where else you can use some kiting? In Dresden, you can use maybe, if you like to. Again, just to save resources. And again, I'm talking only about unfair difficulty, because on hard difficulty, in most cases, you don't need to kite. In hard difficulty, you don't even need to kite. And what else? Maybe you could kite a little bit in... no, you cannot. In Winter Sun, there is no place for that. You cannot do it in Winter Sun. So I think that's it. It's maze, water elemental, maybe some lizards that you can kite, those lizards, and then maybe a bit in Dresden. That's it. But I'm really fed up, because every week someone comes here and tries to tell me that turn-based is more difficult than real time. No bullshit. 10 times easier. Otherwise, why the hell would I use turn? Just tell me, why the hell would I use turn-based? I'm using only turn-based when I'm fighting bosses, when I'm fighting difficult mobs. Pathetic Quasit, I fight only turn-based. Velexia's gang, only turn-based. Demodant's Conspiracy, only turn-based. Mahindri, turn-based. Arilu Vorlish, turn-based. Descari, what's his name? Mephistopheles, only turn-based. Playful Darkness, turn-based. Why the hell would I do that? If it was so easier in real time. Because real time is fast. I would prefer, if I could, I would prefer really to do everything in real time just because I'm saving time, because it's so much faster. My games would be faster because of that. I would play everything in real time if I could, if it was possible, but it's not. Because real time makes you lose. Azlanti and real time don't go together, at least on higher difficulties. You will lose it on unfair, and you will often lose in hard. And people who say Gargulya's fight is easier in real time, they never played it on unfair. Never. Because they would never say it if they did. I could probably do it on hard in real time, but this real time would be almost like turn-based, maybe even slower, because I would have to pause it, like each half second you have to pause, click here, pause, and finally you have real time, which will be longer than turn-based. It would be millions of pauses. But maybe for 1% of 1%, even 0.5% of fights, it could be that real time is easier. Could be. Let's go to Shrine of Sacrilege. Shrine of Sacrilege I probably do in real time, because it's not difficult, it's not a difficult fight, so at least on hard difficulty. And then on hard difficulty, and then I can just save some time. Like small groups of babaos, it's real time, it's faster. Uh, 59 seconds, 59 seconds. I have to take a rest because so turn-based is cheese, is abuse, and it is scum. You have save scum, you have turn abuse scum. That's how it is. I don't even speak then when playing turn-based. You have more attack, you have one extra attack in the beginning, you have them flat-footed, and in most cases. That also adds, of course, to easiness. You need to have initiative though. Let's go the same way. And about AoE enemies, I just don't see how can you AoE enemies. You can AoE some of them maybe in Act 5, starting from Oloshinira, and in Act 6 maybe some of them. If you have Nenio and you have Weird, the only way to AoE them if you use Weird. Maybe some Phantasmal Petrification, but that's not before Act 5 and Act 6. And even some of them, you won't AoE all of them. Some of them, which you would kill anyway with normal weapons, handheld weapons. But whom can you AoE in Act 1, in Act 2, in Act 3, in Act 4? I don't see it. In Zacharias Cemetery, okay, Zacharias Cemetery, first fight, try to do it in real time. You will lose. It's turn-based. But then, when you attack those skeleton archers near the church, like I did with fireballs, when Nenio was coming, hurling fireball and running away. Coming back, hurling fireball, running away. That's easier. That's easier. In turn-based, it will be more difficult, and in turn-based on unfair, it would be impossible. If you played it face-to-face, your party would be... So that's probably one of the several fights which is easier in real time. But I would like to see someone doing this fight in turn-based, let's say, on unfair, with those archers. Would be very funny to see how they would do it. Because it's not possible. So there are a couple of fights which is easier in real time. I would name 3, 4 like that in all the game. But never bosses, never powerful mobs. What was this thing about Arushale? By the way. Okay, that's Green Gates. Arushale. Okay, now I guess. So I don't have Arushale, but she comes like that. We'll see. This one I will probably do in real time. Well, for babaus definitely. Because it's faster. Because many fights are also doesn't matter how you do them. Like this fight, you can do it in real time. You can do it in turn-based. It's the same. So many fights are really the same. But it's when we speak about bosses and about tough mobs, that's only turn-based. That's only turn-based. Okay. Also, of course, depends on difficulty. If you play on a core or normal mode, it doesn't matter how you play, turn-based or real time. Doesn't matter how you build your characters also, because anything goes. We're speaking about top difficulties. Speak about unfair and maybe about hard for some fights. Why would I need to do this in turn-based, for example, if it's so much faster to kill him like that? It would be stupid to turn-based that. It would take me time. Now it goes fast because he is able to tank and kill my monk. Now babaus. Why would I turn-based that? It's so faster to do it this way. They can't flank him thanks to those glasses also. Arachnid goggles. One is shooting from here. Imagine turn-basing it. It would take me 20 times longer. How many babaus each should make a turn? Those fights doesn't matter how you play it, how you play them. But in sorry to start. But in turn-based, it will take me longer. And on unfair, I might have considered here turn-based. I might have considered here turn-based for that specific fight. don't remember where is the cave. People go make a lot of theories. Always prove your words. Make me a video how you fight gargullas on fire in real time. Show it to me. And then make the same in turn-based. And then we'll see how it looks like. So many specialists, and no one can prove their words, just blah blah blah. I'm always proving what I'm saying. I have hundreds of hours of videos with the hardest difficulties I'm playing. So everything I'm saying is here. Go and watch. It's all proved by actions, not by words. Shit, I went to the... Where is the cave? Here is a cave, yeah. Cave is here. This I also go real time, that's normal. That's just faster. I can go turn based. What does it changes? What does it changes? It's just longer. I don't use haste, I don't use anything. But I have possibility. Here I can give protective luck, for example. It's so easier and more comfortable. That's turn-based, just for illustration. So in which way it's harder? It's easier. Because it's easier to see what you're doing. It's easier to control your actions. You better understand what's going on. And that's it, it was a fight. It's just longer. In real time it will be the same, but faster. So those fights are equal. Turn-based, real time, it's the same. But try to fight the boss in real time. I would like to see it. I would be happy to play everything in real time. It would be so much faster. I would finish my games like 5 times faster. So this let's do in real time. On when I play on unfair, I always play here turn based. I don't do real time here. I put turn base, I approach, I make attacks so they're all flat footed. Then I have another attack, they're still flat footed. So it's like free extra attack and they're flat footed. You already give them a lot of damage. And I don't give here haste, I don't give here greater invisibility, if you can see. I don't use that. No haste, no great invisibility. Because it's hard. On unfair, I would give an haste and great invisibility. And I would, by the way, I also don't use true seeing. If you see, no one has true seeing. Scylla is, look, now it's a good illustration. Scylla has been wounded. She can lose her last stand now. What am I doing? I am immediately switched to turn based. Why am I doing it? Because it becomes dangerous. So I want to have it easier. So going here to turn based, I'm lowering difficulty. I'm lowering difficulty. Okay, she lost her last stand. That's the result of real-time fight. So don't feed me with that bullshit anymore about turn-based. You know nothing about it. I'm still stubborn. I don't give haste or great invisibility. So Glabrezo doesn't want to leave Scylla alone. He absolutely wants to kill her. What's his health? 4. Okay, that's turn based. That's the reality of it. And now it's even more harder fight. I think I'm not gonna take any risk now because Scylla lost her last stand. So for this fight with Gourmandizer, I will give True Seeing, which I didn't give, and I will give a greater invisibility, and I will give also haste, and I also even give displacement to Scylla. She lost her last stand, so she's now one shot. And then I would need to resurrect her. That's one thing. And second thing, I would need to also, yeah, if you resurrect, you have less money. I don't have those money anymore. And then second thing, if you resurrect, here Scylla is actually the main damage dealer, one of 3 main damage dealer, and probably so far is the strongest. She deals the maximum damage now. So if she's If she's killed, it will be more difficult to fight the remaining things. So I have to keep her alive. I think there is some sort of turn-based sect, like they believe in turn-based. They're worshipping turn-based. They create myths about turn-based. And we are playing real stuff thing. We're playing real styles, real games, real difficulties, not just imagine things. So here I go real time because it's faster. Now it's Gourmandizer. We start attacking Gourmandizer. Scylla gives him Smite Evil, and we do it till the moment when thing becomes dangerous. When I see someone is seriously hit or wounded, Scylla is not even fighting. Okay. I don't understand. She doesn't hit with glaive, she was hitting with hand or what? Was it animation bug? Because she was hitting with hand. Now it's with glaive. Or now she, yeah, it was a bug. She was hitting with hand, I don't know why, and finally she taken the glaive. Okay, that's also easy fight, so it can be done in turn-based, can be done in real time. But if they passed here, for example, situation can happen that this Gourmandizer just ignores my tank, which happens a lot. And if Gourmandizer just went here past Scylla and started attacking Lan or Scylla, I would have stopped immediately and went turn-based. Because if Gourmandizer is here, there is no way to beat it in real time. He would destroy all that party. As long as they are focused on your tank, and your tank is able to handle it, as long you can keep real time in fights like that. Fight like that. But if they switch targets, which happens all the time, then forget real time doesn't work anymore. Your part will be destroyed and you will lose your game. Here I apologize, but for the sake of time, I put here this thing off just to make the move faster. Difficulty still stays hard. It changes to custom, because if I put it on, it goes to hard. I put it off, it goes to custom. But like that I can move faster and save time. It was recently also was some funny visitor who said that to play on core is more difficult than to play on unfair if you don't min max. So actually what he said to me, that if I don't min max, because I'm min maxing of course in unfair and in hard difficult, so I min maxing. If you don't min max on core, then it's harder to play than on unfair. I wanted first to respond, but then I think, why should I even lose my time on that? Because such a stupid statement. I mean, if person saying such things, it just makes no sense to discuss anything, because they don't have any idea what they're talking about. It's already a question what min-maxing is. If you give to Nenio strength like 5 and constitution 5 and maximum intelligence and minimum charisma, is it min-maxing? Of course not. On the contrary, is logic build. Because wizards, of course, they don't have physical strength. Or all those strengths is in their head, in their mental abilities. Their strength is 0. You can spit on them and they will fall on the ground. Physically they're not strong. The same as their constitution. Their health is weak. They spend all their life studying things, boiling some shit in their laboratories, whatever, making rituals. So they're not physically fit. They're not strong physically. So constitution and strength of wizards, it should be, if you want really to role play, it should be minimum. And intellect should be maximum. Are they clever? Of course they are. Are they charismatic? I don't know who can like Nenio, for example. So which fucking charisma are we talking about? Dexterity high? Of course she's fast. She should be fast. She's, anyway, Kitsune, an animal. So she is fast and so on. And also wizard must be fast, must act fast, make spells. So it's normal, natural build that intelligence and dexterity are high and constitution and strength are low. That's not min-maxing. Or with a monk, for example. Monks are fast. They are fit. They eat healthy food. They exercise a lot. So are they clever? I don't think so. Because you spend all your life, I mean clever, are they intellectual? No. They spend all their life in physical exercises, to be fast, to run fast, to jump, to be healthy, and so on. So, of course, you cannot have everything like an intellect and strength and so on. So it's logical, intellect is low. Are they charismatic? That's also a good question. What is charisma? Monks live in monasteries, they don't shave, maybe don't wash themselves quite often, whatever, don't wear fancy clothes. So I don't think monks are quite charismatic. Are they wise? I think yes. Because if you live years and years in monasteries, you study different things, books, teachings, so you should be wise. So is it min-maxing? No. That's a real build actually. But even, I mean, it's real role-playing build. But even they say, yeah, you don't min-max in core and try to play on core. I will not be min-maxing anything on core, and still unfair is million times more difficult. It's just such a bullshit, but people who never played this game more than a couple of hours in story mode, and they try to say some things which I don't know. Maybe they read it somewhere in some forums, in some threads, and repeating something. But there are a lot of bullshit online. I mean, anyway. Next time, who tells here that that turn-based is more difficult than real-time, that person will be bugged for trolling and misinformation. That's how evil I am. We're gonna bug all the turn-based sectants. Or prove it to me with videos. Play game. I think I collected everything, no? No, I think that's it. But that fight was a good example. How you start real time, and when it becomes bad, you have to go to turn-based to save the situation. And it was not a tough mob. It's a normal mob without any special powers. On unfair, this mob is more, of course, is more difficult. On unfair, I might be even considering using guarded hearth here, and then I would be taking Zosiel with me. Сосиель. And also, when I say now we'll be doing turn-based abuse, turn-based scam, turn-based exploit, turn-based cheese, I'm doing it on purpose to annoy those turn-based sectants, hoping that one of them is listening and say, no, turn-based is the most difficult stuff you can do. Only experts of top class are playing turn-based. So hard it is. Let's go out of location. I'll be trolling turn-based crowd till the end of this stream. I mean, of this playthrough, not stream. Not trolling, it's just stating the fact. So, at least we had something to talk about, because I was bored today in the beginning. But at least it was some good change. The touch with what? Can sell it. Finance pawns income by 20. Okay, let's increase that. Blackstone Company, Lost Scouts. Okay, let's go for Lost Scouts. Let's go for orders to eat diabetes. Main army here. What was that? Green gates. Let them flee. Green gates, green gates. Da-dan, da-dan, the heart of mystery. Green gates, green gates. Tidin, tidin. It's winter sun, yes. That's green gates. I cannot go there, okay. Green Gates. Bill Gates. Bill Gates. Goes to Green Gates. Where should we go now? Maybe to Green Gates. Of course, it's a bit scary move on the map without guarded hearth, just for one of those random encounters. Guarded hearth could save the party. Green gates, green gates. One more fight. Green gates, green gates. I like Bill Gates. Green gates, green gates. Come back, Bill Gates. Animossi travessi. Animossi barbarossi. Animosissimi travessissimi. Capisci? Capisci o no capisci? Capisco, capisco, capo di tutti i capi. Capisco tutti, capo di tutti i capi. Io capisco tutto. E tu capisco niente. Tu capisci niente. Io capisco tutto. Tu capisci niente. Ogni bel gioco dura poco. Level 11 is approaching. That is so nice. Stop. Here we give haste. Let's teach them how to behave. Let's get a nice belt. I'm sending my tank first. Die, heretics! It's fucking heretics. They dare to attack first. That's also, yeah. No more bone shaker. My drunken master will be wreaking havoc here. He takes all the... Seal already wounded. That's all. We have a nice belt for Camellia. What's wrong with... strange. She is exhausted. Why? Who dared to exhaust her? Who dared to exhaust you? Nenio. Who was so rude and arrogant as to exhaust you? Die, heretics, die! Some enemies maps coming. Demon army coming, I think, to attack maybe that one. Let's go back. Who else? Who is it now? I don't remember such a random encounter. Those two for Volge if I know, but that one? Ah, that's in real time quite a bullshit. Because in turn-based, I have a time, for example. Yeah, okay, turn-based or not, but it's difficult anyway. Yeah, that was a tough one. Can we use protection from fire or not? I think it's too late already. Yeah. Nice attack. Two of them are dead. I don't care so much about Diran, but for Nenio it's not very pleasant. So here in real time and turn-based doesn't do any good. That's one of those scripted scenes that it doesn't matter. But in turn-based, of course, it would be more chances, because if I had with me, for example, what's his name? Zosil, he has less stand. Because Diran and Nenio, they don't have less stand. That's why they have been killed. But if I had with me Zosil, he has less stand and he has protection from fire. So in turn-based, he would put protection from fire. And it would be okay. Negative level. Not that it's so important for Nenio and him. Let's go. Yeah, we should deal with the dragon ASAP. And also, if I had Zosil with me, we would have used Guarded Hearth. Which would be a great thing to do. Gargulio fight when recruiting Regil is one example that's really bad to do in turn-based. Bullshit. I've done it only in turn-based. And that's the easiest you can do. Rushale. She's back. You heard my class. He also got lost less stand. No, we're not gonna take that sort of risk. It would be already exaggeration. That sort of risk I cannot accept. That would be too much. It would be too much. It would be too much. Yeah, dragon attack almost destroyed my party. have to take a risk like that. So the third time I'm resting, and they have -2 penalty to wisdom and so on. I think I'll go here. I cannot. No, I can. No, I cannot travel yet. So I go here. I buff, and I go back to Dresden. It's too risky. This is too risky. Yes, my party was almost destroyed. 2 killed. My main character losing last stand. One more round, and it would be the end of last Azlanti. It's safer with Regil, with Zosil. It's safer with Zosil just because of his guarded hearth. So you can always put it. You can always put it. In case dragon comes again, which it might. Okay, that's enough. Let's go out of here. I'm busy 2 hours 41 minutes already. It's a bit too long. But quite a lot of things was done. I am now almost level 11. One more army. They're crazy. Teleportation circle is built. Time to level up that army. Gargulia. Reduces, not good idea. Very bad advice. We follow her advice first and the last time. No. Stupid idea. Okay, at least it's cheapest one. The cheapest one. I'll take it just for saving throws. Just for saving throws. Another try now is again with Diran, and we'll try to kill that hag without guarded hearth. I don't think if it's not sure if it's a very good idea. Considering it's last Azlanti, it might be not very good idea. Already fatigued just for traveling. How can it be? How can they get fatigue after traveling only 7 hours? What's that? I don't. It never happened before. Okay, level 2. think I didn't sell also the I didn't sell the loot. But why did they come exhausted already now? I am not sure. It's strange. Never happened before. Now no fatigue, nothing strange. Previous time I came here, it was fatigue. Now not anymore. I don't understand how it works. First I had fatigue, then I don't have fatigue. Okay, let's go. It was already one dragon attack. Let's see if you have another one. It attacked here. Shit. Okay, we can also go like that. And no fatigue. No one else. No one has fatigue. Strange. There are just like 7 hours in fatigue. Now no fatigue. Strange. No fatigue, not even close. I know he has fatigue. Diran has fatigue. The only thing we don't have this word, but here location we don't need it. Okay. Ah, yeah, I forgot to disarm the trap. Shit. Shit, fucking Scylla is small. I had. Ay. Okay. Авари зарушили. Or I clicked her away. How long would it take me in stupid turn-based? I don't even know. Ages. "45 seconds. Fuck you. 49 seconds. Maybe we can manage. I don't know. Shadows are acting again. It's only 5 seconds. On unfair, it would have been turn-based here. I would never risked to play real time on unfair for this fight. He has enough mobility, 31, so we easily do that. Go back. I hope we can kill the hag without guarded hearth. Okay, we can start. Start with a spider. Oh, Kalavakus. Okay, now Heg. So we don't have guarded hearth. Let's go. Why can't he charge? I don't understand. He cannot charge. It's very strange. Yeah, you don't need guarded hearts for the Heg. And I believe you don't need it also for the dragon. Listen well. Okay. I don't think I need it anymore. So what I wanted to do long time, they will all have now. Shake it off. Shake it off. On unfair, it's obliged to be on level 9, not later than level 9. On hard is not as restrictive. It's forgiving, so we can give it on level 11, but it's not the best way to do it actually. Actually, she gets Hellfire Ray now. I think we can live without one shake it off. I give her precise shot, and next she gets shake it off on level 13. That's it. Heroism greater and true seeing, of course. And he, of course, shake it off. He will have shake it off. Also good for those random encounters. And she gets shake it off. I think there is nothing good for him. Maybe just add him armor proficiency, heavy armor, just in case. But rather not. Let's have extra channel. I don't understand what 2 times? How can you have it 2 times? Or maybe not, maybe it's like spirit boost, okay. Useless. Okay, that's maybe in Midnight Isles. Maybe I could use it in Midnight Isles, maybe. So bone fists one thing, 8 another. Let's go for bone fists. No, 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 no. Protection from energy. Death ward it is. Nothing is interesting, nothing. Ah, spell resistance, yes. And that's it. So what do we have now? Shake it off 1, shake it off 2, shake it off 3, shake it off 4, and Nenya will get shake it off here on level 13, and that's how it will be. Now just take the loot, and this part is done. 163, 40, 60,000 till level, it's very fast. Today I'll be already level 12 here. strange. It's still here, and it still exists. Not expired, the skeletal champion. I would expect him to expire. Okay, now they expired. Fucking interface, fucking textures. I wanted to go around and she just went on the trap. I clicked to go around and she went exactly on the trap. What is it? 3 hours 26 minutes in game. I think it's enough. Continue later. We'll take a couple of hours break. I could go to Winter Sun maybe as an option. Would be preferable on level 13 like that to do everything. Because level 11 it's risky. They're so funny, those spearmen. No, this is too dangerous. It's a level 6, we're level Well, level 2. No. We're not gonna study it. I still have to catch that bastard. Social gambling. Okay, that's a break for a couple of hours. Then I continue in my plan today to get level 12. So West Atlantic goes on. We survived Heg and the Shrine of Sacrilege. Maybe I should try Dragon when on level 11. Level 11 should be sufficient for the Dragon. I might be considering it. Maybe I go for the Dragon. I think so. I am fed up with it. It's attacking. It almost killed my party. It almost destroyed my last Azlanti. I don't forgive such things. Strength, dexterity, constitution. No, why? I cannot forgive such things. It's impossible. So, break.